everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Leo. Please keep in mind, it is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs, and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now, when it comes to the spread, I'll be putting some quick fire messages using the Quantum and Moonology decks. We'll also get some tarot messages using the Tarot de la Nuit deck. And if needed, I'll pull some angel answers at the end. So let's go into your reading. So just while I shuffle your cards again, Leo, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. So, from the Quantum Oracle this week, you have stuck energy. Leo, so what's happening here? What is it that's making you feel like you can't move forward? That you're kind of dragging your heels perhaps, right? Maybe there's some part of you that is afraid or reluctant to move in a certain direction, even though you know it's in your best interest. There's resistance is what I'm getting on this occasion. It's not just that you feel like there's obstacles, there's resistance to moving on or moving forward, right? So where does this resistance come from? What is it that kind of keeps you stuck in place or has you dragging your heels in this new direction? Is it because there's something that you're struggling to release from the past? Or is it something that remains unhealed, right? These are the kind of questions you need to ask yourself this week, because you're being asked to reflect upon this, because it is affecting your energy and it's also affecting how you progress forward, okay? Because the problem as well there is because of this energy of feeling stuck and kind of dragging your heels, not really on some level wanting to fully move on or move forward, you're not seeing the blessing that lies just ahead, right? Because you feel like on some level that you left a blessing behind, or you're being forced to leave a blessing behind, but I feel like that's not the case. It's nothing compared to what lies ahead, right? So interesting. Let's continue. So that's what I'm feeling is the case for those of you who I'm picking up on. But let's see what the divine guidance is for you from the Moonology deck. So spirits, what is it that can help Leo surrender this stuck energy and move forward without resistance and hesitancy? Okay, 2 cards here. I wanted to get another one because I just got that feeling I needed more. So yeah, full moon in Aquarius, show the real world, or show the world the real you, okay? So I feel like you've upgraded recently, you went through some significant changes, right? And now you're being guided to step out in this newest, most authentic version of yourself. And you have full moon in Aries, okay? A fiery climax approaches, okay? So maybe that's where the hesitancy comes from, because you know that as you embark on this new path, you know, renewed in this glorious, glowed up version of yourself, that perhaps you're going to get some haters, people hating on you because you're just being authentic and your awesome self and they can't handle it. I mean, that happens a lot, okay? People are quick to hate on someone who is living their truth because they're not doing that, okay? So don't be surprised if that's the case. You could have Aquarius in your chart, you could have Aries, you could be dealing with either of these signs. These could be some of the people that you're having to release, okay, or that may rub you up the wrong way because they don't like to see you succeed, they don't want to see you glow up, okay, but it's happening regardless. So you're being encouraged to, you know, walk away from any confrontational energies or people that want to see you stagnant, okay, that don't want to see you progress in life, because at the end of the day, you're not here to live your life in accordance with, you know, who they believe you should be or what you should do. You're here to serve your own purpose, okay? So don't let these energies stop you from forging ahead, Leo, okay? So let's keep going. So let's see. Oh gosh, you dropped the cards then. So let's see what the tarot has. Okay, what is going on here? So yeah, I'm getting strong reluctance here. Maybe there's a truth that needs to be expressed as well, and these people are not going to like it. So maybe you have to put them in their place, Leo, okay? Without having like this explosive reaction, you know, but just being very matter of fact about it. If they don't like it, well, it's tough because, you know, the path is unfolding, okay? The path lies ahead, and it's time to move forward, okay, towards what it is you truly want, what you're now in true alignment with. This card has been coming up so much in the readings, the Eight of Cups. I feel like everyone's had to do a lot of introspective work, especially since that Virgo full moon. I feel like people have really had to get serious about what it is that they want. And now we've just had this new moon in Pisces. I think people are now taking action and are really just, you know, expressing their feelings and moving towards what really calls to them on a soul level and on a heart level, okay? So that can cause waves, and I feel like that's a little bit of what's happening here for you, Leo. Especially because the first card out from the tarot is the Three of Swords. So I feel like there may have been a difficult decision that you've been struggling with, something you've not been wanting to let go of. There's real resistance. So I feel like even though you're on the road, you're moving away, you're moving on, you're still kind of turning back. You're still finding it difficult to fully release this because there is a lot of pain here. There's a lot of wounding here. Maybe you felt like you were betrayed. Maybe someone said something out of spite that really hurt your feelings. Maybe someone didn't want to see you succeed, like I said. So you saw some real jealous behavior from them, right? But regardless of whatever it was, it caused you a lot of pain, okay? And you are still feeling that. I feel like this could have been a fresh situation or something you've been dealing with for some time. But you're now in a position where you can truly heal, okay? You're free, you're being freed from this situation, okay? Because it was not serving you. It was not serving your authentic self, okay? It was really not in alignment with who you are and what you want. The next card you have here is the Nine of Swords, okay? So air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So something really had you in your head for a long time, okay? I feel like you're still kind of going through a grieving phase, okay? Because like I said, this could be something that was weighing on you for so long, and now you finally kind of ripped the band-aid off, you know, ripped the bandage off. Or perhaps you've decided to actually take action and free yourself, okay? But either way, I feel like, yeah, it's bringing a lot of overwhelm. I feel like mental overwhelm, because your heart was invested in something that was no longer good for you, okay? So yeah, it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to process, and it's maybe perhaps making you realize where perhaps things have been broken for a long time, and that you were just doing your part, you know, you were playing your role, doing your little song and dance, right? But in reality, it was breaking you. It was breaking you down. But now you have a chance. Now you have a chance of really freeing yourself from this, from really being in a situation, an environment that does resonate with you on a soul level, that does call to your heart, right? And that values who you are, you know, and nourishes your soul. So that's the thing. Even the situations that feel like are breaking us or that breaks our heart, a lot of the time it really is a blessing in disguise, because once we free ourselves from it, it means we can come in alignment with, you know, what is really meant for us, what is really aligned to our wishes, our wants, our desires, what we love. Okay. The next card is the Hierophant, okay, Taurus energy. So you could have Taurus in your chart, you could be dealing with one. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like you wanted to build a life perhaps with someone who wasn't as forthcoming about wanting this as you hoped. Maybe there was a lot of delays here, okay? So this could have been a relationship that you've called off or you've had to walk away from, and you're doing it begrudgingly, and it's causing you a lot of pain beneath the surface. I see a lot of mental strife here. You know, emotionally it's hit you hard, but I feel like mentally as well it's been a burden, and that's why you've recognized, I cannot do this anymore, because where is the growth? You know, where is the commitment? Where is the respect? You know, where's the mutual respect? There is none. Okay, this person doesn't respect me. This person doesn't want to create something very tangible and stable with me. So I just need to let this go, right? Because you do, from this energy being here, you want a commitment. You want to see that whoever's involved in this vision or relationship or whatever it is, that they're just as invested as you are. And I don't feel like that was the case. That you got to see that actually the person you were dealing with, perhaps they were manipulating you to keep you around, right? But you're not doing it anymore. You're choosing to go after what it is that you're seeking, right? So even though that can be difficult, I feel like you're recognizing that, no, I'm sorry, but I need to put my wishes and my wants first at this point. And I need to, you know, really focus on healing as well. Okay, so maybe the fact that you decided to stand up for yourself and, you know, not accept what you were getting, which was far less than what you deserved, this caused an argument. But if that's the case, you're better off away from the situation, okay? Next card is the Eight of Cups. See, this is you walking away, but again, still turning back, still looking back. You're doing it with, you know, dragging your heels. Even though emotionally you know that it's been heavy on you and that it's weighing you down, and the best thing you can do is free yourself. It's been difficult because it's forced you to confront the harsh reality of the situation, that this person was perhaps leading you on, that this person wasn't invested, or, you know, these people that you thought you were friends were not friends, they were stabbing you in the back, you know, or these people that you thought were your family or supporting you, you know, they didn't want to see you succeed, whatever the situation is, right? I feel like you had to face the hard truth, and you still on some level don't want to look at it fully because it's very painful, but you know you have no choice. It's time to move on. So you are walking away from this. But again, like I said, you're dragging your heels, and part of you really doesn't want to look at this in detail because it's very painful. But unfortunately, at this point, Leo, you have to. Because trust me, you're about to embark on something way better, okay? You have no idea. But once you are ready to face that and do that healing, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Because I feel like that's when, with this Two of Cups energy, right? You'll come back in agreement and alignment with your higher self. That's when your higher self will be able to show you that this was the best thing you could have done in this situation. Because you are en route to something far beyond your expectations, okay? Because you're finally coming back into the frequency of the 5D. So you can begin to manifest these blessings that are just literally around the corner. Like, you don't even see that they're right there staring you in the face. But you couldn't until you freed yourself from the situation. And if you are seeking a high level commitment, if you're seeking a soulmate connection, there is someone that's going to present themselves very soon. But first, you have to address this fully, okay? Like, no more turning back, no more turning a blind eye. You know, you have to absorb it all. So you can do that inner work, so you can do the shadow work, so you can heal. And then, whoop, your frequency will go up and you'll pull in the very thing you've been asking for. And I think it's going to happen way sooner than you realize. But with the Four of Wands closing your reading, I feel like you will start to feel more hopeful. After a dark period of having to really sit with yourself and do the shadow work, I feel like hope is really starting to be restored at the end of this, okay? So I feel like, to be honest with you, you're already in this process, okay? Like, you've just released yourself from a situation, or you recently released yourself from a situation, and you're now in the process of having to sit with it. Okay, sit with your feelings, your thoughts, the reality of the situation, what transpired, what truths came out, right? But after that, soon you'll start to see a glimmer of hope. There'll be signs coming in that something beautiful and way more profound is on the horizon. It's coming. The energy is already present, okay? So like I said, everything's about to change very soon for you, Leo, trust me. You're not going to be in any feelings of lack for very long, okay? So that's why it's important that you do just address it head on and face your fear around this or the pain that you've experienced, okay? Because it is going to change. So I hope that brings you some comfort. But let's get an angel answers before we close the reading. So is there anything else that Leo needs to know before we end the reading? Yeah, okay, so perfect. You have look for a sign, okay? So this is what I'm saying. That ray of hope, these signs or a sign will come in to show you that, yes, something significant is on its way to you. Don't lose faith, don't lose hope. I know it's been heavy, it's been difficult, but believe me, light is at the end of the tunnel and you have no idea what we've got in store for you. You're going to be so glad that you did free yourself from this. So I hope that helps, Leo. Do let me know your thoughts. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget the notifications bell. And honestly, like, this is just freeing up so much space for these blessings that are coming in for you. You don't realize the energy is already present. It's just there needs to be room for it, because this is just cluttering up your mind and your heart space and affecting your energy and your frequency. But once this is start to really be cleared out, you're gonna see it, okay? So send you guys lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.